Straight after the end of the competition in Japan, we left to Korea by plane, and regarding the gear, the event organizers made it very easy for us as they loaded our windsurf gear in containers and brought it straight to the beach in Korea. So the first truck with the gear from Japan just arrived. We're just bringing everything in our crib now, our tent. Basti and I are in the same tent this time. That's pretty good. So yeah, gotta go on and carry the rest.
One shot, now the future is yours. Go! Yeah, it's one shot, now the future is yours. Go! Yeah, it's one shot, now the future is yours. Go!
Day one at the PWA World Cup here in Korea, Jinha Beach. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm just doing some last preparations, getting the board ready, big slalom board, and inscription is going on right now. Also a lot of rain is going on right now, but luckily we have a tent to stay dry. But anyways, I'm gonna go for the inscription now. 17th of May, 19.
We are honored and grateful to practice our wonderful sport near Ulsan City in this unique marine sports center and broadcast it to the world as an exciting venue for the sport of windsurfing. This year we are very excited to bring together the women for the first time to compete in this spectacular foiling discipline in Jinha Beach. Also, we look forward to a great week of racing once again, showing to the world spectacular action from the very best windsurfers here in South Korea.
During the competition, we rarely ever leave the venue and don't really get to see much of the country. So it was super cool that the organizer arranged a trip to a traditional Korean temple for us. Doing these kind of things with all the competitors feels a little bit like a field trip in school. To our surprise, straight when we came back from the temple, the wind hit the beach.
Looking good!
The first days of the competition were quite extreme weather-wise. We had lots of rain and onshore wind, which brought a quite gnarly shore break.
When the wave passes, it kind of makes it shallower and then comes up again, so it makes it deeper. So you need to go really far out. And the ladies, they're a little bit shorter than us, so for them it's even harder because they have to swim. They have to walk all their gear like, I don't know, 200-300 meters to the left side so they can get in. So yeah, with the foil gear it's so hard, and to change equipment it's just difficult. But
is 3:40, and at 4 o'clock they want to start a race.
It is kind of a surprise for us because after 3 weeks without wind, this is is the best thing.
So at the moment I see Nico going out there. He's on the 8.6. Yeah, looks rainy on the horizon. Rain's never a good sign here in Korea, so kind of skeptical about if it's going through or not. I hope.
I just came back out of the water. I was with the 8.6 and it's full of seaweed and gusty wind. Doesn't look good at the moment. I'm gonna go and try now the 7.8 and yeah, we see if we can race today.
The wind was onshore, so we had a lot of seaweed coming in the bay. There's a little bit of seaweed on the course here and there.
Seaweed slalom.
Little
Goes like
sketchy.
this all the time.
The 2 times I went with you, both times I caught weed. Like, and before, the whole time I caught nothing, and then I want to go with you, I catch weed straight away. But driving down the wave is sick. I saw you. It's like Sylt on crack or something.
Yeah, that made racing pretty impossible.
They just called us off for today. Due to the seaweed, we couldn't race, which is very unfortunate. But yeah, we're dependent on those kind of things. We're dependent on nature a little bit. And today nature is saying no. So no racing for today. But the forecast is not too bad for the next days. So I guess we'll have to make the best of that.
You know, people are constantly asking us, why don't you go to windier places, or, you know, things like that. And this is a difficult question to answer, actually. When an event organizer approaches us, you know, the first thing we check are the meteorological conditions to see if there's wind or not wind. We went to France. They've been doing for the last 8-9 years an event there at this time of year over a 3-day period, and they always get results with even a discard. In Japan, you see that they have a windsurfing industry at that beach. There's a couple of windsurfing schools. You look at the wind statistics, you know, you do your investigation on it, but there's only so much you can guarantee, you know, and the reality of the PWA is we have a certain standard to uphold with the sailors, prize money, accommodations, you know, there's a whole set of standards that go with it, and this carries an economic reality to it. So we can't also just pick and choose, you know, we can't say, there's great conditions down in Chile for a down the line wave event. We also need the economic reality of the situation, and I think, you know, I see on Facebook and social media a lot of people complaining about this, but I think they're not taking into account that we need a combination of good conditions and also the budget requirements to be fulfilled. This year, I think we've been a little bit unlucky, and obviously we'd like that luck to change.
The weather in Jinnah Beach can change super quick. So the day after the rain, the sun came out and the wind swung around to the thermal direction, pushing the seaweed away and making the water flat as a pancake.
7-8, so I think we can do some good races today. I'm happy.
Everybody was not really ready for this. So we rigged all the small sails, we got all ready for small gear, and then the wind just disappeared after 10 minutes. So.
Ooh, a little moment there. What have we got? Is that another postponement flag? What is going on?
It's the most fucked up condition I've ever seen here. And I'm so light. Go big, man.
Better you don't feel the embarrassment of our sport. Nobody needs to see this.
Okay.
As much as I love Mr. Han, he's a super cool guy, but yeah, I think we should cancel the slalom racing in Jinnah Beach, and we should be foiling here because it's more suitable for foiling.
I think foiling would be a good alternative there. Maybe also slalom foiling, because we could just go that first mark, we don't stop like we do in slalom.
In slalom, it's quite tricky to pass through the gusts and keep, like when you do the first jab, especially when you kind of stop. And in foiling, you don't have that problem, you know, because you can just pass through the gust and tack another place, and it's a little bit more tactical.
Let's go. Pressure, some pressure. I just spoke to Pierre Mortavon. He's on 7-7. Yes, 7-7. So plenty of breeze out on the course. So that says to me that we have got a bit of wind out on the course area. Jinnah Beach finally delivering, and it is looking like a tropical island out there. Men's final. Woof. Come on, make some predictions for this thing. You have to sail this final like this could be the result. You never know what it's going to do, so they will be sailing this like it is the overall result. Okay, so we're lining up. Let's see if we can pick them out. Jordy Vonk in the middle again. Ben van der Steen just upwind of him on the gun sail, or downwind of him now. Phantom up there. Here we go. Good start, we're hearing a good start. Jordy Vonk looking very good in the middle. Tati Franz looking good. Ross Williams right on the edge of control.
Jordy is going good. Fuck, Jordy is flying from the middle.
This is going to be so tight, but Jordy Vonk absolutely flying in the middle. That board is hardly in the water.
Come on, Jordy. Come on. Wow, Matteo sneaking inside.
Matteo Iachino tries to slam it on the inside and gets hooked in.
Matteo fucked it.
He hooked in from the other
Yeah.
Jordy Vonk, what a heroic move to hold on there. He's doing well at the front of the fleet. Machine.
Come on, man, push it. Come on, lay down. Beautiful. That will be his first ever victory.
Here we go. It's the new Flying Dutchman. Jordy Vonk, 4th in France, 1st in the first elimination here in Korea, where his nearest rivals are nowhere to be seen. That is a big result, and he knows it. He knows it.
We're all friends, you know. In the end, we want to kill each other on the race. Like if you want to take the head off of the guy, but on the beach, we're all friends.
I told you you can do it! Oh, man.
Normally they will come to say congrats and stuff like this. It's really cool to see also your friend doing good, and to win is even better.
Unbelievable. I had an amazing start. And I come down, and actually from that moment I knew I was leading. And I don't know who I hit at the first mark, but he really went for the inside. And I didn't give it away. I'm like, no, this is mine. My first bullet, woof.
Well, I've only won one race in the PWA so far. I have one bullet. I had a pretty big scream. There's a good picture from me throwing my head in the neck and screaming. It's a pretty special moment because you know you've been the fastest of the world in this moment. No one was fast, it was you.
I cannot believe it. I mean, I did so many winter finals in the last years and I never actually managed to win it. And today I did. It's the first bullet, you always remember it, I guess. And yeah, it was the moment. But now, you know, next elimination, anything can happen and I can drop out of the top 10 or whatever. But, you know, it shows that I can do it. It gives you confidence and now we just got to try to do it again.
Now you're leading the world tour!
Hey, Peter!
What you gonna do with it, man? What you gonna do with it?
We're gonna shove it straight!
Hey,